Hey everybody, it's Steve here. Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3. In this episode, we're going into World 4. As you'll see, the kind of the gimmick in this world is that everything is huge, like this. All the enemies are like gigantic. I guess I need to address the last video that I put up, the vlog that I made at the park. But I'm going to talk about the game for a bit first, I think, because anybody who's like watching this like in the playlist or something, and I refer to the previous video, I mean, no one's going to know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I'll get this out of the way first. I'll say that anyone who saw that last video, and it was vague, I know, and if anyone, I don't know who would be, but if anyone was concerned for me or whatever, I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm fine. I'll be all right. Something did happen that kind of knocked me down, kind of threw me for a loop. But one thing about time is that time is a healer, and life goes on, basically. Oh man. You're probably going to see a lot of failure in this particular episode, because it's been like a month since I played this. The one good thing about the Wii, yeah, here we go, is that, and the star goes the other way, and I die, and great. One good thing about the Wii is that you can, all these old classic games that you have downloaded on your system, you can pause them at any point, and when I say any point, it's not like you need a certain save, a typical game that has like save points. You don't even have to wait for one of those. You can return to the main menu at any point, and your progress will be saved, at exactly the point where you left off, which is kind of cool. That, like I said, it's been like a month since I played this, and yet I can pick up right where I left off. The problem is that, well, hey, 5 1-ups, at least I get that. The problem with that, though, is that I find that when I'm playing a game, I kind of get like into a rhythm. There's a certain flow that you get into. Oh, I should have used a star here, because, oh well. That was kind of lucky. The cloud item, that's kind of pointless as far as I'm concerned, because it allows you to skip levels. You can use it to skip a level if you want. I won't be doing that in this playthrough, so therefore, who cares? So anyway, if I start playing a game and I stop and I take a break from it for a while and come back, obviously my skill level isn't quite what it used to be, or what it was at the time when I paused. I can't believe yeah, forget it. Just go. Screw the Hammer Brothers. Did I mention I hate the Hammer Brothers? They're like one of my most hated Mario enemies in all of their forms. What am I trying to say? I'm not making excuses for any kind of failure that you might see in this video, but I'm just saying it's possible, because it has been, even though it may seem seamless in the YouTube sense, it's been like a month, I think, since I played this, so I've got to kind of get my groove back. It is nice that you can pause the game and just come back to it, though. Yeah, because, things like, score and lives, it'll all stay the same as when you left it. That's always a huge plus for me. These blocks here always make me nervous, the ones that bump you. I'm always afraid that they're going to bump me off, so what do? I keep running, I keep, like, jumping back toward them. It's so stupid. I've always done that. So anyway, yeah, that last video, I do not apologize for the content of it. It was very real, very much in the moment, but if it caused any concern amongst anyone, then I do apologize for that. These little flames in this mini fortress, which there's 2 mini fortresses in this world. This is the first one, obviously. As you can see, these little flames kind of mimic what the boos do, the ghosts. If you turn your back on them, they'll kind of chase after you, or they'll slowly follow after you. But if you face them, they'll stop. Another fight with Boom Boom. Boom Boom is like the equivalent of Birdo in Super Mario 2, in that you fight him way too many times. By the end of the game, you're kind of... it's the overused enemy of the game, basically. I don't know why I bother with this mini game. I never end up getting it. Have I even gotten it once in the... Well, certainly not now, but have I even gotten it once in this playthrough? It's been so long, I don't remember. See, that's how that goes. Another underwater level. The only enemy in this particular area is Lakitu, and the little spinies that he throws down. I just usually stay low. I thought that this was deeper. I thought that this body of water was deeper. Because I usually, like I said, I usually stay low. I stay all the way at the bottom. I don't know if they changed this for the Virtual Console release. Why would they? But, huh. I recall this body of water being deeper, but I could be wrong. It's not that bad, though. Well, until you take a hit right at the end of the level, you know. Anyway, so what else has been going on? I guess I can also say that I've had some computer problems. You know, personal problems aside, I probably would have been back to doing this like even a week ago or so. But I've got 2 laptops. One, I kept my old one when I got my new one. But basically both of them weren't working. So when the new one conked out on me, you know, like whatever, a couple weeks ago, I basically started like cobbling together a computer out of the 2 laptops. I was using parts from both of them. See, that's what happens when I don't use a star against the Hammer Brothers. Anyway, I kind of cobbled together a computer basically out of 2 laptops, and of course the one that I ultimately got to function properly is the old one. You know, I couldn't get the new one going. By mixing and matching parts, I was able to get the old one up and going. Then from there, I couldn't get my microphone to work. The computer wouldn't even recognize my microphone, so when I was going to go to get some recording here done, I couldn't do that either. So I was just kind of plagued with problems, computer issues. As you can see, the bullet bills that are kind of flashing red in this area, the new gimmick for them here. How do I get up there? Well, of course, you know, anytime there's a jump that looks like ridiculously high, it's usually because there's a hidden coin block or something that you can use as a stepping stone. Good grief. You think I would know that by now. All these years of playing Mario games, you think I would know that by now. So yeah, I was having all kinds of computer issues. Say the computers died, and I got that going, and then it wouldn't recognize my headphone or my microphone, and then I got that. Will you stop jumping into the bullet bills? That'd be great. But I think at least I hope this is recording now. I'm going to be really ticked off if it's not. I think I finally got it. And not only that, but I think, oh God, how long have I been making videos for this channel? But I think I finally have the solution to the loudness of my voice that I've always complained about, how quiet it is. And I just kind of tested this before I started this recording, and my voice was actually coming out quite loud. And I was like, wow, it only took me like, you know, 2 years or so, or however long I've been doing this. I don't even know anymore. I think my first video was like, it was around Christmas time of 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago. So it might be coming up on 2 years, something like that. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, let's fail at this matching game, whatever. Aside from that, I've been working a lot. I usually do 4 10-hour days. For like the past 6 weeks, though, I've taken on an extra shift, like 8 hours on a Sunday or so. So I've been working overtime for like 6 weeks now. The extra money's been good, that's for sure. But I will admit that it's finally starting to get to me. I'm getting a little burned out. Well, that was kind of weird. I actually jumped up through the spot where the coin block should be, but nothing happened, and I jumped again. And I think the thing is I usually go through these doors. What the door will do is take you back to regular size world, and then when you're there, if you come back through the door again, it'll take you back to Giant Land. That's what I normally do, but for some reason didn't do it this time. Don't know why. Look look at where that N spade panel. What does the N even stand for? God, I don't think I even know what the N on the... Anyway. Look at where it ended up. It appeared like back at the beginning of the level. Do you really think I'm going to go all the way back there just to play that little mini game? All the way back there, like it's so far. Oh my God, get over yourself. Anyway, I think we're about ready for the second of the 2 fortresses. I've been rambling so much that we're almost at the end of the video already. We just got this and then the final airship. Oh, this has got a tricky jump in here somewhere. It's coming. It's right here. Yeah, you gotta do a running jump, and even then you just barely make it. Then of course they give you a fire flower, which is useless against the dry bones. I don't believe that you have to go through this little doorway that's made by the coins, but I think there's some probably some one-ups if waiting for you at the end if you do. These little platforms are kind of interesting. It's a game mechanic that's going to come into play like in World 7, I think. Obviously the platforms move in whatever direction the arrow is showing. There's some that have the little light bulb icon on them. Now, I've also heard it called a footprint, and I guess I can see that it kind of looks like a footprint, but yeah, I mean, look at that. I've always called that a light bulb, and it's probably supposed to be a footprint, but you know what? Ever since I was a kid, I called it a light bulb, and I'm sticking with it. So the light bulb platforms, every time you jump on them, they will change direction, kind of like what you just saw me do there. Seriously, just coins? Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. For a second there, I thought I was just going to get like 9 coins as a reward for doing that. At least I can use the fireballs on Boom Boom. They'll be good for something. Come here, you. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, that's that. We're going into the castle slash airship of the 4th world. As for me, I think that's it. That's what's been going on with me. Working a lot, doing some overtime, some computer problems, some personal problems, but like I've said, I think what is impressive to me about us as human beings is that there's something in us that that makes us go on. We can get knocked down and made to feel like you just want to, not give up completely, but just hide from the world for a while. But life does go on. It's going to go on with or without you, and we as human beings find a way to go on. So I'm all right. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and honestly, this is just another one of those things, and I'll get over it. I'll be fine, just like I always am. And one thing about me, like my little OCD issues or whatever, is like leaving things unfinished really bothers me. So even amidst my turmoil, in the back of my head, I was telling myself that at least, even if I was to stop doing this altogether, I at least have to finish Super Mario Bros. 3, because I can't start something and then not finish it. I have to finish it. So I believe I will continue with other games after this, but at that moment I was just like trying to hide from the world and everything. I was going to stop. But I can't leave things unfinished, and it's kind of been gnawing at me over the weeks that that I at least have to finish this game. And there's more to come. Who am I kidding? You know, what else do I have to do, right? What else have I got going on in my life that's so important that I can't take, you know, 15-20 minutes of my day, well, plus editing and stuff like that. You know, I can't take even, you know, 40 minutes of my day to make one of these videos. Come on. This is the one world that I always remember. The airship that after the pipe is a power-up block. Oh god, the names of the Koopa kids, I used to know them inside and out, but I always still to this day get them mixed up. You know, Larry, Lemmy, I always mix them up. Who that was, I think it's supposed to be Iggy, but don't quote me on that. Regardless of who it was, he's gone now, and we've got the wand, and we can change the king back to his normal self, and Toad's gonna hop around and bow and be happy, and we'll get a letter from the princess, and it's probably going to contain useless information that we don't need, and that'll be the end of this video. Until next time, folks, everyone, well, yep, see, it's about warp whistles, and I don't use those, so who cares? Everyone take it easy, have a good day, peace, I'll see you next time for more Super Mario Bros. 3. Bye.